Good morning, Mares. Welcome to Merrily Marrow. This is the part where I forget what I'm saying. And today, we are going to go on a shoot that I've had planned for some time now, since I have been planning this since August. And it was supposed to take place in September, because because of a few reasons. My cat is very playful this morning, which means she's feeling better, so I'm gonna let her cause a ruckus in the background. Basically, for around the time of my birthday, this makeup palette went on sale that I had been eyeing at Fred Meyer's. I usually don't get my interest piqued by makeup palettes, but the first time I ever saw this, just at the beginning of summer when they came out with it, I loved it, and every time I walked through, I would look at it and debate, and then I found it on the clearance aisle around my birthday, and I was like, alright, I'll do it. After that, I've had limited days off, and so I had the shoot planned and started gathering things for it. And then Earth Harbor announced that they were going to be coming out with a new product that was exactly on theme with the theme of my shoot. So I thought, why don't we just wait until Earth Harbor comes out with this and then make it part of the shoot? Not really realizing that my next day off was going to be at the end of October. Technically, I should be doing a spooky season shoot today, but because I had been planning this, and because, let's do it. This is going to be the last, I don't want to say the last big Merrily Marrowed adventure, but the weather hopefully is going to be getting and staying pretty inclement after this. So there might be a couple travel adventures, but we're going to get into the holidays now, and most likely a lot of my efforts going to be going towards trying to be more available for holidays than I was last year. Last year, for those of you who watched my videos, knew that it became kind of a thing, trying so hard to get that damn Nutcracker done, and ending up having all of these things that the universe kept throwing at me that was basically like, enjoy and spend time with your family. So this year I'm going to anticipate making that a priority during the holidays. So this, although I would really love to stay home in this beautiful rainy weather and clean my house, I mean, that's not... I legitimately would. I legitimately need to. But I just feel it today, like, this needs to happen. We've been planning it for a long time. I think it's going to be awesome. So I'm gonna, without further ado, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Basically, starting with the makeup palette that I found. I found this Desert Sage makeup palette. And if the case weren't enough, all of the colors are like these beautiful desert/fall palette. So I figured that was going to be our theme for today, even though a desert is a thing that you would consider to be more of like a summertime thing. We kind of did like an unprecedented desert shoot. This ground is too hard. Just by finding a lake that had like seemingly dried up, and that was neither here nor there. Basically the theme is like autumn Oasis, you know, and Oasis in general. And so of course, how I would have been remiss to hear that Earth Harbor was coming out with an Oasis deep pore gel cleanser and not say, alright, I will wait and see what it do. I really I am enjoying this cleanser. I do use it. It's very easy on my skin, which sounds really silly, but it doesn't break me out, and it doesn't leave any kind of weird residue. So I will be probably anticipating taking a few shots for plugs for this, but I am glad that I waited, because honestly it's a good product and it's really beautiful. It's thematic, but it is like, most especially with kind of the change in direction that this channel is going to be taking. I mean, these travel adventures are largely going to stay true. Them coming out with a new product at the same time I'm kind of rebranding Merrily Marrowed is no coincidence. So I'm happy to incorporate it. So the plan is, today, with our Oasis theme, the Oasis theme, or the theme of an Oasis type mermaid, actually came from when I went to the Portlandia Mermaid Parade, and during one of the speeches it was kind of mentioned that there were mermaids in the desert, and I love the visual aesthetic of that, and so it got me thinking. And then of course when I found this makeup palette, I was like, alright, we gotta do it. But it got me thinking about desert mermaids, and about just that you would find them in an oasis when you have traveled very far through a desert and you find yourself finally at the source of libation, as they were to say, and you're kind of hallucinating because you're very dehydrated and it's very hot, and you find yourself at this oasis drinking, and you see a mermaid. And is it real or is it not? That's nobody can tell you otherwise, friend. So I guess the second part of the Oasis theme, which I didn't anticipate till now, is that I just got my Oregon license plate, and it kind of solidifies that that I'm here for a reason, and that I'm here to be in Oregon, and that my beautiful mermaid apartment is also my oasis. Part of that is going to be the celebration of being in Oregon, and one of the cool things about Oregon is it's very much like Washington. It's the coolest part. I was pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes Portland just gets on my nerves, and it's an adjustment period because I've never really lived in the big city, and I decided that Portland is what happens when Seattle spits in your mouth, and so that's neither here nor there. But much like Washington, Oregon has different like sections of it that are of different climates almost. I mean, Washington has like its beaches, but it also has its rainforest, and then it also has its I don't want to say desert, but it has its, you know, its tumbleweeds and its desertish land, but it's not quite like the desert that I found exists in Oregon. And Oregon is very similar in Washington in this regard, in that it also has this lush coastline that's like prone to tsunamis, just because it is such a massive stretch of lovely coast. It also incorporates massive forested areas, and it also incorporates an apparent desert. And so I did not know initially that Oregon had its own desert, and now today we can only really commit to the outlying section of that. I did find that if you drive deeper in, you can find, basically it's too early, and I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like Alfred or something. If you drive deeper in, there's a hot springs in the middle of a desert in Oregon, and it looks awesome. But it's 7 hours away, and we ain't doing that shit today. So we are going to John Day River Basin. We are going to the John Day River Basin, which is kind of the outskirts of the Oregon desert. But it is 3.5 hours away, which is a goodly drive, and I was debating with myself last night of whether or not I was going to make that drive, because I was either going to have to get up really early, which didn't happen, or it's going to be a late evening. So when I woke up this morning, there was no question. We're going. So we'll have to go see what it do. Check out Oregon's own desert, and enjoy a few thematic elements of what an Oasis mer would be in the meantime.
I don't know why the lighting is so bad in here, on this camera. It's actually really good in the room. But one thing that I found as well was this pre-made. I found it at a Goodwill for like $6, and it is this beautiful pre-made top that is evocative of desert flowers and a matching desert flower. So this is gonna be our outfit today, and we've got these. I'm wondering if I can use Sting without it being a copyright claim. I'm not making any money on this anyway. So this is gonna be our costume today, and I think we're gonna use Bass Light. The greens are gonna complement it. I don't have a pink tail as of yet, so it would be nice, but that's not a thing that we have, and it's not a thing that we're gonna worry about today.
You know, I love the idea of having every kind of tail for every kind of circumstance, but you know what? Is that a reality? I think today I just want to be grateful for what I have, and I just want to appreciate what I get to do and what I get to, where I get to be. You know, that's part of the Oasis of My Little Mermaid apartment in, I almost called it My Little Mermaid Cove in Portland. You know, maybe Portland drives me crazy sometimes, but I love being here in my home, and my home is my Oasis.
I didn't clean the car. Is anyone shocked? Sorry if the car is messy, but we're gonna head out now. Everyone's Oasis looks different. Everyone's paradise looks different. But I guess, Oasis and paradise aren't really the same thing, are they? Where paradise is where everything is wonderful. Oasis is where, like, there are little bits that are wonderful. justice. Now for something completely different. If this is like right where you can see it or not. We're going over here.
قالوا لي كلام وقالوا له كلام وكان بيني وبينه خصام قالوا لي كلام وقالوا له كلام وكان بيني وبينه خصام كلامهم زاد غرامي غرام كلامهم زاد
I don't know if this is right, but my thermometer in my car says 42 degrees. So even if it's wrong, it's still pretty chilly. And we're almost there, I think. I didn't realize that my little sparklies look like eye wrinkles. Isn't that like an elven thing? Is that you're supposed to have a ton of wrinkles in your eyes? I'm gonna claim that that's an elven thing. It's mystical. It's not age. We're gonna keep going.
قربه يزيد حنيني إليه وهو بعيد يا خوفي عليه أخاف للناس يهبوا عينيه أخاف للناس يهبوا عينيه ويتمنوا يبوسوا إيديه أخاف للناس يهبوا عينيه ويتمنوا
it is lovely out here. I will give you that. I don't know if this would be an ideal place to try, and I'm a little concerned about like the climb down from the rocks, just because getting stuff down here safely and then trying to get it back up again is going to be difficult. It's really beautiful, and I do think that this could make for a lovely shot. This is not the most deserty shot, I guess. But there are a lot of areas here with like kind of flat rocks that I could easily lay across. We also have like that kind of thing going on. I don't know if it would be any safer. That's a good perching rock. Look at that. Mermaids could definitely go there. This is certainly where underrated would come in handy. But you know, we're grateful for what we've got. This is kind of a lovely, I don't know if, maybe that's a natural formation? I don't know, that's peculiar. There we go. I've got these like burrs sticking out, you know, it's gonna be a consideration. Trying to get a nice shot. We may come back to this location. It's really beautiful. So we'll see. I'm just gonna keep looking. I'm not entirely sure if I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm still on the same road, but it's getting more and more like farmland and less desert oasis. And so I don't know if I'm supposed to continue, you know, I'm in a town called Spray. I don't know. I'm not seeing any more bodies of water. Maybe this is something up here. This is like a ranch. A ranch. Yeah, it's a ranch. I think I need to turn around. And I forgot that we lose light quickly now. And it's almost 4. I don't know, it just kept getting later and later. So I'm gonna turn around, I think. I kind of want to see this through and find out where John Day River Basin is. Because I saw some really awesome photos, and I would really like to, if we come all this way, you know. But if it's not out here, then we're just going to be driving through farmland until eternity. So, I guess we got to turn around or something. Also, can I just say that I was just driving through the town called Spray, and they've got scarecrows like everywhere, and I don't know if like, my totem really is a crow, but it spooked me out. I didn't like it at all. The scenic bikeway? Who's out here on their bike? Do you know how far this is from like literally anything? Who's out here on their bike? Oregon, what the hell are you doing? This is more like cowboy desert than it is like Oasis desert. There's a bunch of fucking cows everywhere. This is not the Oasis, I don't think. But it is so deserty. Look at this shit. Oh, this, but again, like, kind of the more Old West than, I mean, obviously it wasn't gonna be desert like, you know, I don't know. But we're kind of on like cattle ranches now, and not anywhere near like bodies of water, and the bodies of water are getting to be just like standard. I know I should turn around. Oh, don't hit me, birds! I do nothing to you. It's called spray fossil. It's weird shit. Okay, did you see that? That shit everywhere. It's freaking me out. Okay. Oh, like a little bit. Nope, sir. Not even a little. No, sir, I don't like it. Freaking me out. Taking a quick break, but it's always like after I do the shoot or after I'm in the middle of it that I realize my faux pas. And of course, I'm like filming in front of Butt Crack Mountain. Why? You tell me, bro. You tell me. I'm also right in front of these perfectly good non-butt crack shaped mountains. But now I've lost daylight, so I'm glad I got a few shots in. I'm glad I got to come see it. But I'm a little disappointed in myself that I drove for so long, and I guess I can't be mad that I can't be upset that I made the location a priority. but I am upset at myself, usually, over not getting up in enough time. I mean, I got up at 8 o'clock, but that's... Alright, a little upset, not gonna lie. I took too long to get here, and now we're, like, losing daylight very quickly, and the universe, my technology is starting to be defunct, and the universe is telling me to get out of here, so I have to leave. I can't really shoot anymore, which is disappointing, so I'm gonna have to start the drive back. I mean, it's almost 5 o'clock, so 3.5 hours without traffic, you know. I'm glad that we came. I'm glad that we came. Alright, I'm gonna have to take off. We're losing light, and it's so beautiful. I regret that I wasn't able to take more photos. Although I do like the final get up here. It's not really a mermaid, but it's weird. Well, I'll say goodnight to this beautiful landscape and make our way home.
Oh, just fucking record it!
It got bitterly cold. Truth be told, my home is my oasis. If I don't do a follow-up, which I'm sure I will, thank you for joining me.